What's up? We here at Drake Shack Studios with Shice and a special guest.
Shice. Joe West Coast.
He got a
Music spotlight for
music
today.
spotlight. Pigeon, someone that's underrated, very underrated.
Well, as far as mainstream and people
No, in general.
to me, I think so.
Well, I'm not familiar with him, so that's good that you brought that out. So, what is the song that you got from him, or which song you got?
I could choose many, but one of my favorites is the first album. Actually, it was on his second release.
Yeah, there you
That his first album, I don't think had it, so it was only on this one. It was like an extra song that he
wow.
put up, re-released when he got signed to Syntax Records.
Wow.
They decided to redo his first album, and he added 2 more songs. So this was one of them. It's called The Heartbeat.
Wow.
And he's pretty much talking about, this is like 2000, so I don't know when the song was actually recorded, because I know he put it out in 2000 on his own. So I don't know if this is recorded, if he had it before, because sometimes people hold on to songs for a while.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this one was written in between getting put on this Syntax Records, but
it was never released before.
It wasn't released on
okay.
the other one, so only he would know when it was actually recorded, or his friends.
Technically, there's 2 versions of the Clueless album.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Oh wow.
2 versions.
Okay.
So the first one he put out on himself, and
that he sold.
Yeah, he sold.
He's on production.
Independently.
That you can find on YouTube.
Yeah, you can find it. You can find it on YouTube. The first album, but this one had, like I told you, it had two more. I think 2 more songs on it. So and
that's good.
Remastered and stuff like that.
Extra tracks are always nice,
Always. So the song is called "The Heartbeat," and it's like one of my favorite songs. Just because of the content what he's talking about. He's talking about how, like, this is 2000, so now he's saying like how hip hop now is just like, it's not what it used to be, or the love for it. He's always, now it's just a 35-year-old up with a suit and necktie ready. You know what I mean? Like, just saying it's a job.
Yeah.
It's just another job, just another career. When it was young, it caused the planet to fear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so now it's just saying. So it's
the reaction was different, right, from the people.
Yeah. So like, so now, and this is at that age at the same time, or when like the late '90s when Puff Daddy
started getting shiny.
Well, because
bling bling era again.
Because it wasn't about just like doing the art or whatever no more. It was about like,
who had
more
the
like,
most money.
Yeah, and like and anybody was being accepted, and so that's why. So he says like, back then he said, "I wish hip hop would die." You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
And just so it could spawn something new to
reincarnate, kind of a resurrection.
Yeah, like
okay.
So like. And this is a point of his career when he was like mainly, he would always sing on his hooks and stuff like that, but he was mostly like flowing. Later on in his career, he started expanding and doing more tunes, and so. But he's a very good artist at what he does.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan. So some people don't like him. They're like, he's soft.
He's good.
But I just like him. Like I said, we relate. We're almost like probably around the same age. He went through a lot, so just hearing his records and going through his career. So 2019?
You became a fan of listening.
Yeah, and I get to know little parts of his life, and like so like without knowing him, you kind of know him.
Yeah,
wow. And he doesn't like. He was the opposite. So he was like at one point considered like nerdcore or nerd hip hop because it was like he would like make fun of himself like
he doesn't look too far from it.
He was like a hipster before hipsters were hipsters.
Oh wow! So he was ahead of his time in a way, sort of, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like, and you could tell from his influences of music that that he liked like the Beatles and just different stuff, or like he likes the.
It was more rounded,
more fun hip hop.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? So he can make fun of himself, or he can make fun of the situation, or he's just he's a character, but it's good music, and that's all I say. So
great music.
Yeah. So I first heard him he was with actually my friend, because he started off, I guess, in the Christian hip hop genre.
Mm-hmm.
So a friend of mine was he had just turned Christian. He had like stopped doing weed and everything, and he started going to church, and then he knew I liked hip hop, and he gave me this in '98, I think, and he gave me like this blank cassette white tape. And I go, who is he? So LA Symphony, they're cool, they're a Christian band.
Whatever. The group that Pigeon was in.
Yeah. So I played it, and I was like, I like it. You know what I mean? It's
you like the material, how it's put together.
Yeah, there was like a group of different guys, different voices.
A lot of talent, maybe.
Yeah, just
variety,
a lot of talent. They all ended up having good careers.
Yeah, very creative.
Yeah, so
that's good.
So that's the first time I heard him, and then he he was with some other guy named B Twice, and they were so the LA Symphony is groups
within groups
all together. Like, so Pigeon John and his other guy was named they were called Brainwash Projects.
Wow.
So they released an album together. There was another Helios Fisherman, and then Flynn, Adam, and just different people. And then they collaborated to do a whole album together.
Oh, wow.
But they each did their solo or their little group stuff.
They
too.
came on like Voltron.
Oh yeah, kind of like a Wu-Tang.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Wow.
Wu-Tang, there you go.
Yeah,
West Coast
there's a lot
Wu-Tang
of them,
or
yeah.
Christian West Coast Wu-Tang.
Yeah, and then later on, he kind of got out of that, just the stigma of just being a Christian, right?
Yeah.
And,
It's tough.
yeah, it's tough. Yeah, songs.
It's not
and he'll
easy.
say songs, and or he's talking to guys, say sorry, I fucked up again, and
Drinking
I'm gonna be,
something.
you know what I mean? So, but it's just like
but
it's
that's
honest.
the humanness behind all of us, though. I
Yeah,
think.
and it's just honest, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I understand, don't judge. But just the music puts out makes me laugh. He has a song called Oatmeal that I fucking
Oh wow.
love. He's talking about a girl who used to make him oatmeal.
Beautiful way. That
So
could
people
mean
are
a
like,
lot,
what the
though.
hell? And like, yeah, exactly. Who does a song called Oatmeal and like
That's good though.
puts it out?
Yeah.
Especially
But that
like,
was significant,
especially like
you know?
the where he came from. I mean,
Yeah.
as far as like all the other rap groups where he came from,
Kinda
are putting out
hood.
like real street,
Yeah.
real like like talking about stuff like that. And then he's over here like, hey, she cooks me oatmeal, she makes me breakfast, and I miss her. Like, you know what I mean? Just
I think that's
different.
good, though, yeah.
He's just different.
Yeah.
And he does it good. He sings good.
Yeah.
He raps good.
You got a great voice.
He produces good. He produces
Wow.
everything. Like, yeah.
I always liked different. I mean, that's the reson I grew into
Me
the
too.
genre that I did, because a lot of people do go into the same groove and everybody's doing the same thing, and after a while it becomes boring.
It's stagnant.
You
Sounds the
know, yeah, it's like, water sitting still basically. But when you get that artist that just wants to, it's a different style or different sound.
He was
I mean,
totally-
it's just,
yeah,
it's just,
that's-
it grabs attention sometimes.
Well,
you know,
yeah.
and I like that.
Yeah, and it's not like he was doing it on purpose. Like he was faking. Like, let me do this just to fake, like shock
Yeah.
value.
No,
like,
it was
that
all
was just
him.
him. You know what I
It
mean?
was his
Yeah.
Like,
personal.
look at his name. Everyone, Pigeon John. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? And that's the whole story.
Like
how
if he has a pigeon shop
yeah,
or
you
something.
could go to the interviews and see how he got his name. Actually, his
Yeah.
friend's mom named him or something.
Oh,
like that.
wow.
But yeah. So
Good track.
Should we
So
check
this
it out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Heart-
play it and see what
Heartbeat, Pigeon John.
Enjoy, guys.
Let me push play.
and you're gonna push play.
Yep, there you go. Give it a
Almost sounds like a video game there.
Rap time. It's my 9 to 5. Wake up in the morning. Here we go. This goes out to the so-called art form known as hip hop. On the word known as hip hop. Ring. Clock in. Exactly. This is hip hop. Unfortunately, it's hard to see the pure uncut when it's foggy. Now it's just a shirt that you wear. The rhymes that you fake and putting food upon the plate. It's just another job, just another career. When it was young, it caused the planet to fail. Now it's an overweight 30-year-old up in a suit with a necktie, waiting for the food to get cold. Cause it can't hunt no more, the keep too soul. We just numbing on some money and we asking for more. We addicted, it used to be an art for sick kids. Now it has succumbed to a target market. And I wish hip-hop would die like disco and supply a seed for something new to multiply. Cause we the walking dead. We forgot breaking ground and sucking deep on the blood that's red. It's called the heartbeat. 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 Most of you dudes don't even know the pulse without a video and a director that's notable, or a source approved verse up in the portable. Right next to a Luxac saying they're affordable. You probably can't breathe without the media telling you how to dress with colorized pictures of graffiti up. And here we go, jumping at the mall shopping. Not too long before we heave it up. And now we brag when they brag, and we sag when they sag. And we see Monkey did, and we follow down the path, nigga. It's deeper than the beat, deeper than the 180 plus on your feet, deeper than these wannabe gangsters on the street, deeper than these weed head underground geeks, deeper than the check at the end of the week. It's kinda like a cheetah on the hunt for some meat. Come on, baby, it's the heartbeat. 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 The heartbeat.
the song. Very, very catchy rhythm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely sounds ahead of its time. It
It
almost
has-
sounds like the new stuff now, like some of the
Yeah.
some of the new,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what Miguel listens. You
It's
know,
timeless.
Yeah,
it's
like
a timeless record.
You know, and
But did you hear like the little?
that reminds me of Phoenix.
Or yeah,
Remember the
a
video game
video game,
Phoenix?
yeah.
Yeah, I like that sample. It's great. It's got a good. And I also.
To your video game
It
fanatic.
brought me back to that video game Phoenix time. No, you
Yeah,
played that
what-
game, right? Didn't
yeah.
you? But also being ahead of his time when he says The Walking Dead. I mean, this is what
Oh, yeah. We're The Walking Dead.
we're watching that series now on TV nowadays. So,
like 10
really,
years
really,
later.
thank you for bringing that. I like this artist. It's
I got a question
Yeah,
though.
mhm.
By the heartbeat, was he talking about like hip hop, like it's heartbeat, like that's why he said dying and down, like it's his heart,
It's
like
called
that's the, like what do you meant by heartbeat? I was thinking like hip hop wise,
Yeah, I guess probably it's like
probably.
I don't know, like exactly the
true
meaning.
meaning.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like I don't know, like I don't want to come off and say something and it's not. He's like,
Yeah,
that's
because
not
he
why
probably
I
meant
did it."
something
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So, but to me, it's like just.
I feel like he was talking about the tempo of hip hop,
His heart?
like beat, like
Yeah.
like how it's going. So that's the heartbeat of, that's the rate it's going hip hop.
Mm.
I don't know.
I have to
That's
listen
how I
to it again because sometimes you could pick it up. But sometimes the artist makes it. You know, we think a song is done for a reason or it means something, and then the artist will say, "Oh no, this is why." You know, it's
Yeah.
different from what you think. But
I was
that's
talking
I don't
about
know
a
if it means,
bitch.
like-
but
I don't know
but
if
that's
it
what I like about music, man. Everybody could put its definition on a song, you know. To everybody could be the different meaning, you know. The same song saying the same word, some people identify differently with it, you know. So that's the thing about music that I like, you know.
And that's what he probably was trying to do too.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
to get
he's
us
talking
talking.
about like the heartbeat. You
Yeah.
know, that's the first original like drums. That's where people like you
Like
know.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom,
like-
boom. Oh, okay.
So the beginning of hip hop.
Yeah.
I don't know, like you know.
That's good.
So like in the song, like what he's saying is, you know, like I wish hip hop would die, and that's not what it is no more. Now it's just a 30-year-old, and this is 2000, so this is around the same time, like you're saying, like yeah, hip hop's
started
getting a
dying.
little phony. He's like, I wish hip hop would die like disco and create something new
Yeah.
so we can multiply or something like that. And,
But it seems like it all rejuvenates because even like disco now is, I mean, now in this time disco's like brought back somewhat, you know. But I wonder if there'll be a time when it might be different too if it comes back.
yeah, but just
You know?
the way he said it, like he could have just like complained in
Yeah, he wasn't
regular in a
complaining.
regular form, or like
Yeah.
saying like, oh, hip hop sucks now, and you're like,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
But
He
the
did it
way,
in a nice
the way
way.
he did it, yeah, the way he did it, you know.
That's good though. I
Had a
mean,
fun,
Yeah.
something catchy. He did it in a fun, catchy
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, so something we have to listen to. Like, oh, okay, okay, that's what he's talking about. Oh, okay, I understand. You know what I mean?
very good. I
I
really
used to hunt, but now I.
Oh yeah, so we were trying to look it up on YouTube. So this track is pretty hard to find. Like if you could find it, good job for you.
But also, I mean,
So-
for those guys that collect though,
You would have it, yeah. But if you're trying to like play this music at home, this song particular, it's
Mhm.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
But Joey he's a collector. He got the original.
That's
so
the way
it
I would
wasn't
go.
too.
If
wasn't
I could
too
get
hard
the
for
CD,
him.
I'll get the CD.
Yeah. Because we tried to type it in YouTube,
Uh-huh.
we couldn't find it, right?
Yeah, I don't know what other platform. I don't go to no other.
Oh, maybe
I don't
Pigeon-
do Spotify.
maybe
I don't
Pigeon
do all
has
that.
to-
iTunes.
yeah.
It's probably on iTunes, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I brought the physical CD.
I do like YouTube as a reference for most. I think they're a very good source.
Yeah, a lot of
There's
stuff.
a lot of sources out there, but
So
you know,
we got a gem right here.
that's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
Really good. I would probably even buy that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't lean over to the hip hop as much because
No,
I'm not.
Pigeon
not familiar
is
with it.
Pigeon
Yeah.
is dope in my book. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Everyone
I-
should listen to him.
Yeah.
And if he
Definitely
don't grab your
check you out.
attention at first,
Yeah.
just keep on because he will.
Yeah. Well, coming from a guy that doesn't follow hip hop, I really liked it, so I would definitely check that out.
Yeah, and he's grown as an artist.
Oh,
too.
yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, like this is when he was mainly just doing strictly hip hop beats and
Yeah.
hip hop rhymes,
Uh-huh.
and then if you follow his career,
He's much of a different
he started
sound.
singing.
Yeah.
Like now, he has songs on Taco Bell commercials.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Taco
Wow.
Bell, Coors,
Nickelodeon.
Coors
really?
Light, Nickelodeon.
So
Nickelodeon.
that's a good sign. Of an
Last year in
artist,
the beginning
you
of
know?
the NFL, they used one of his
Oh,
songs.
wow.
It's called "All Eyes on Me,"
Well, I'm gonna have to look into
and
that.
it's like a catchy tune. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're just doing like jingles or
Commercials, yeah.
tunes like."
But that were not originally jingles, though, right?
No,
they were
they
picked
just
out.
I mean,
just bought it after
like
he
they
made
said,
them.
this sounds
Yeah.
catchy.
Like
he
this
has
sounds
songs
good on a show. Or
That
That's
sounds
good.
like on video games.
Yeah. Okay.
He has songs like.
Yeah, there are a lot of artists that, believe it or not, even some artists from my genre, you
sell
hear.
the shit. No,
you
yeah,
hear their
especially
music,
80s.
you
They
know,
hop on
yeah,
that shit
yeah.
like,
But that's a good sign though from an
I
artist.
heard it
you
like
know.
in a movie. So I forgot I was
Yeah.
watching some movie
Yeah.
and then one of his songs was on there.
That's
I was
always
like,
good.
holy
I like.
shit! How was it? Yeah. I go, how'd
Sometimes
they
it makes it. That's
how'd
the
they get
movie,
his,
huh?
Yeah, how they get his on a movie? Like
We're gonna have to do
Independent.
a show on songs,
Soundtracks.
or maybe do trivia. Like if anybody out there knows what
What
a
movie?
song.
What
yeah,
movie?
Yeah, was this song in?
Yeah.
And one of my friends was telling me about that. I'm gonna have to tell. I told her she needs to come in and
Okay.
put that as part of our
she's a fan of
trivia.
that? All right. If
Yeah,
you
because she's a
bring
movie
your ass.
person. Yeah.
Soundtrack. You know something about?
Yeah.
But some songs are used for soundtracks and
Yeah.
some songs are made.
Yeah,
for
that's
soundtracks.
Correct. There's two different. Yeah.
Yeah, like they'll have a song and be like, oh, that was just.
But
on the
either way,
soundtrack.
that'll be
It's
the
not gonna
that'll
on
be the
album.
trivia about it.
Yeah,
though.
we'll have to do something like that sometime. You know, just in the future. But anything else you guys want to add, or
Just listen to it, man.
definitely check it
Yeah,
out, guys.
support LA Symphony, Pigeon John.
There you go.
From there, you know, you'll get a whole other
Taste, genre.
like it just opens doors to other good music. So.
Yeah. You see, that's why music opens.
That's
doors
what
to
we're here
shit,
too.
yeah.
You know, that's.
And that's why we brought his ass. He needed to come.
Yeah, guys, and that's part of what the show is about. So definitely hit us up, give us your feedback. You want to come in, also come on down. You know, because that's how we expand our music horizons, how we grow in the love of music.
Bring that ass over here.
Other than that, we're
This is
signing
the
off.
first-
We're good. Or-
Yeah, I just want to say this is like the first installment of more to come. Like,
Yeah.
I
Oh
have-
yeah. This guy got history.
No, I have other artists that
Yeah.
I like and whatever. Like
I mean,
obviously-
knowledge. You got knowledge.
Yeah,
There
well,
you
you're
go.
always welcome, Joey. I really had a good time having you.
I'm just
you
old.
know.
Okay.
I just
So
see,
it's
like,
time.
You know when you see an old man at a liquor store, you don't pay attention to him outside. But I bet he got a fucking gang of
Gang-
stories. You know,
But with-
I was at Vietnam, and I or so like. It's
Stories
just that.
are stories
It's
are
just
always
that.
entertaining.
He's
though.
that guy.
Yeah, I like that though.
Obviously.
It's always good to hear, and also not only that, with age comes wisdom. You know, as you grow, and your music taste and all that just really expands your horizon. So definitely bring it on in. And other than that, we're good.
Yeah, we good.
We're finally signing out.
Shout out to Joe West Coast.
Thank you, Joe, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.